Hi, welcome to Healthy Habits. I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness, and we are going on week 4 of Healthy Habit of Sleep, increasing quality and quantity. So we're on week 4. This is our last week of this habit, or at least to talk about this habit. How are you doing? Are you increasing your sleep? Are you getting better sleep? Have you become more aware of certain things you didn't realize you were doing that was hindering your sleep habits? But what's going on? To recap, we've talked about how important sleep is and how it repairs your body at night, how you can function better throughout the day, family life, your work life is affected by it. I'm hoping over the last 4 weeks that these tips and information have been helpful for you and that your sleep patterns haven't improved, or you become more aware of your sleep patterns. And think about what you can change. What control do you have? Because we can't control noises outside. We can't control our schedule of our work all the time. And then look and see what you can do for the next step. One more thing that you can do to make adjustments to. Is it, I just want to get 30 more minutes in my day of sleep, or now I'm going to add one more thing onto my night routine that's going to help me get to bed at a decent time, or get my mind off of work at night so that I can sleep better. The next thing that I want to talk about is shutting your brain off. So many of us, especially with the way our society is go, 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 and we have so many obligations throughout the day between family, work, and personal life, and it gets to be a lot. And to manage all of that and then to shut it off when you're trying to go to sleep, that can be very challenging. I'm one of those people. It's so hard. From you don't want to forget what you're supposed to do the next day, or you have an idea in your head and you don't want to forget it, or you one of those people like me, I start with one thought that leads to another thought that leads to another thought, and then hours have gone by and you are still not asleep. Does any of that sound like you at all? Or at least sometimes it is you, not all the time, but it can affect your sleep. So some of the things that might work for you to help you shut your brain off is some things that you do throughout the day or during your nighttime routine. One of the things that works for me is that I go through my planner before I start settling down for the night and just kind of go through, like, what do I need to do for the next couple of days, or I don't want to forget something, so I'm going to make a note of that, just to kind of get it all out of my head and down on paper. Because I always feel like if I don't write it down, I'm going to forget it the next day and I'm not going to tackle that task. Another thing you can do is journaling yourself, just kind of writing down your feelings, just get all that out. Sometimes we are thinking about something that really frustrated us during the day between work and family life, personal, and just writing it out on a journal just gets those feelings out of the head and down on paper. If you're an idea person, you think of that idea and you don't want to forget it, keep a little notebook next to your bed. Now, normally people would say, well, use your phone. But the problem is that you turn that light on your phone when you start using it, and that's going to affect your brain waves of your eyes and your brain waves. But also, you might accidentally notice something else on your phone and you're like, ooh, I got a text, or ooh, I got an email. And then you start going through that. So if you have that little notepad next to you in the pen, and just write down your idea and then put it back down, it's out of the mind, and then you go to sleep. Another option for you if you have a hard time shutting your brain off is meditation before bed. Before you actually lay down, have a moment of just closing your eyes, just deep breaths, and just kind of recenter yourself. Recentering your mind and your body, and just kind of letting everything go physically and emotionally and mentally, and just give 5 minutes. That's all you need. If you can do longer, go ahead, more power to you, but 5 minutes is more than enough of just kind of recentering your body. Give it a try, see what you think. If it's not something that you deal with all the time, that's great. But if you do find you're doing it more often than another, it might be a good tip to do. If that's something that doesn't work for you, maybe think about what can. What is keeping you from shutting your brain off? And how can you, habit-wise, what can you do to help yourself with that? So when your head hits the pillow, you are shutting down and relaxing. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this has helped you over the few weeks. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below and I'll be more than happy to respond. If you like these videos and you want more of them, just click on that little picture of me and you'll get notifications for free. Thank you. Have a great day.